Hello, this is Wmpyr. So if you have been watching my YouTube channel, especially as of recently, if you're not doing what I'm about to show you, you're definitely missing out. So let's go ahead and get started. To me, this is a game changer. Okay, the idea here is we're kind of training for worming, earthworm, a worm skill. Okay, and anytime, I don't care if you're training with sticks, knives, or empty hand, the moment your flow stops, right? Like you block it or you hit something and it stops, you want to get in the habit of keep going, keep continuing on. So really, it's the what they say in Filipino martial arts, the principle of flow. Okay, you want to be like water. So if I feel resistance, I'm going to keep going and coming at you like that. So that it's not just okay. Here, look, I'm doing heaven six. I'm smooth. Look, I'm changing it. I'm bringing in figure eights. I'm doing this. I'm doing now reverse techniques. It's not just flowing the weapon around. No, it's flowing to get through. Okay, so let me show you guys the exercises that I'm doing on a daily basis, right? And that starts with the X that everybody knows. This is the X, right? So boom, 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 boom. So simple X from here. And as I'm doing this X now, I was just using that same, here's X again, boom, boom. So I'm actually cutting and pulling, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then using that same momentum and the same movement, now I'm stabbing up and stabbing up. I'm stabbing right here and back to this motion right here. Okay, boom, boom. Back to now I'm cutting. So I'm connecting cutting with stabbing. And because I'm making an X like this, it's also a figure eight. So now I could exaggerate the same movement. So go from here, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's just an X. So now you see, it's connected. Because why? Inside a figure eight, there is an X, right? So where anytime you have an X, you could also connect it to the figure eight like this. And then now I just bring it back. Now I'm stabbing. Now I'm slashing. Now I'm exaggerating the figure eight. And then when I start doing figure eights, now I bring it into circles. You see, so I could be going circle this way and then back to this X. Here's a circle this way, figure eight. Here's a stab, okay? And what I really like about the circle here is I am cutting downwards right now, right? You can see that. Because why? Because the first X was I'm cutting down and down. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now when I do the circle, it's still following that motion. So I could easily go back to the X, but you can see, so if I switch to this side, so boom, boom. So right here, I'm making a circle, and I switch to this side, boom, 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 switch to here. I'm making a circle this way, so I'm cutting downwards, right? So, and then I go back. So what I like about the circle is I'm cutting downwards, but then I'm still doing that same circle, but you can see now I'm bringing it more in front of me. And now you can see, because the circle comes down, which is what I was doing, it comes downwards, but then it has to also go up. So now I'm cutting upwards. Within that, and now I'm cutting downwards, upwards, downwards, upwards, without losing a beat. You see, because it's connected. So I can change angles. And if I'm going upwards, then I can now go upwards figure eight, because a figure eight is nothing more than 2 circles. It's a sideways figure eight, 2 circles put together. So I could play with either circle So, and if you are, now I'm trying to speed through this. So now I'm going through figure eight motion, right? This is a reverse figure eight, right? From here, I could I can make a figure eight this way, which is now vertical figure eight. Okay, vertical figure eight to horizontal figure eight. Okay, and back to vertical figure eight. Okay, and then of course I could just play with one circle, and then now I'm coming upwards rather than downwards. Take me back to the figure eight this way. Okay, now vertical figure eight, right? Back to this, boom, 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 boom. Now I'm going bottom circle here this way, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now on the other side, now top, cutting downwards, back to the X, back to stabbing. So play around with that, and then once you start getting comfortable with the right hand, definitely do it with the left too. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.